What's up, YouTube? I'm Noah, and I'm the creator and the runner of Whiskey Throttle Garage.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number.
So this is our first YouTube video. Well, we have 2 other videos posted, but they're not vlogs. But today, this is going to be our first vlog ever. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's jump into what we got going on. So, last weekend, I went and picked up a, well, before we jump into this story, let's go take a look at why I went and picked up this thing last weekend. This right here is my 2000 Rm250. And she's a little rough right now, as you can see. The motor is non-existing right now. And we've got all kinds of things that need fixed and cleaned up on the bike. So you're all probably wondering right now, where's the motor and what happened to it? Well, let's just start off by saying this bike was put through a lot by me. From burnouts in the back of a truck, to thousands of wrecks, holding it wide. You name it, it's pretty much been through it. I rode the piss out of the bike. And from the very beginning when I got it, it never ran the greatest. Wow.
I'll show you something.
Which we knew something was wrong. We were getting coolant in the oil. And, you know, we talked about opening it up and seeing what's going on, but, you know, I paid $900 for the bike.
You are really dumb, for real.
And it was a running bike, and it literally had, like, no problems at all. So I was like, let's just hold off, man, and let's beat the shit out of this thing. You know, because obviously we were going to have to open the motor up anyways at some point, so I wasn't in too big of a hurry about it, so, you know, I fucking shredded it on the bike. Sorry, mosquitoes are getting me. So, anyways, on to what happened to the motor. So, one day, let me tell you too, this thing went through spark plugs like no other. You wouldn't be able to start it without putting a new spark plug in it. And no matter how many times you cleaned it, the old one, it would not start. But as soon as I threw a new one in it, that bitch fired right up. And so I went to ride it one weekend and I threw a spark plug in her. And I couldn't get her kick over. She acted like she was flooding. And, you know, I was like, what the hell, man? So I was like, let's pull start her. So we pulled her around the yard and bam, fired right up. Did like 2 laps, and all of a sudden, that thing, it was running good for once, and it was ripping, dude. Let me tell you, it's never ran like it did that day. It's always ran and been real doggy, and all the power hasn't been there. And then that day, she was just wide open, just let me tell you. And It wasn't 5 minutes of it running good. I was coming around the yard, and it kind of sputtered, and I put it in neutral because I was like, oh man, maybe I'm running out of fuel. And I just kind of coasted up by the house, and I was like, as a joke, I said to the people there, my brother, I was like, man, dude, I think that it might have just locked up. And they're like, no way, dude. And I was like, I think it might have. And I pulled the kickstart out, and ooh, there was nothing. Couldn't even move it. So we were all laughing about it. I mean, I wasn't upset about it. It's not a $3,000 bike that blew up on me. But that's why the motor's pulled right now. Actually, we pulled it out. We kind of looked at it. The piston has a chunk out of it. The jug wasn't really scarred. It was pretty clean. The sleeve inside there was turned, we noticed. But I kind of let it sit for a month. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know if I wanted to rebuild it myself. I'm not a huge fan of rebuilding bikes myself. I don't have much experience in that. So I just went ahead and sent it off to the shop. We are still waiting to hear what exactly is going on and the price of the rebuild. But as soon as I know, I will let you guys know on Whiskey Throttle on Instagram. And if you're not following us yet, you better make sure to follow us. But let's take a close look at the bike. So here's the bike. You know, it could be in worse condition. It could be. But let's just take a look at some of the problems. I bought new plastics for it, but they're not gonna work. And I just figured this out literally today, that the bike, I thought for the longest time it was a 2001, but it's a 2000. And I made sure to go ahead and check the VIN and look online. The 10th letter or number will tell you what year it is. And it's a 2000, so the person I purchased this off of obviously didn't know what they were talking about or lied to me. But not a big deal. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with those plastics now. I can't really return them. It's been so long. I mean, the front one went on at least. But it's going to need new forks. Are the fork seals rebuilt? They're leaking a little on me. I can't tell if I tweaked them too. I had a pretty bad wreck on them. And can't tell if I tweaked them. And I hope that's not the case. But if so, we'll be getting new front shocks. The bike spokes have these little plastic tubes over them. I don't know if I'm a fan of them, if I'm going to keep them. We'll see as we start fixing the bike up. I purchased already ASV levers and mica handlebars. Don't ask me why. They're red, yellow, and green. You know, I don't know why I purchased that color. I thought I was going to go with that color of graphics, but, you know, I think I'm going to change it up now. So that will probably go bye-bye. We can probably straighten the radiator out. The fins aren't too bad. They're a little tweaked, but a little bit of work could straighten them out, but I'm not sure. I might just buy new ones. Frame's pretty solid. There is one spot that I'm gonna have to take in and have welded, which is right down here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but where the subframe mounts onto the frame, the piece snapped off, which should be an easy fix, hopefully. I just gotta find someone that can weld that for me. Carb, definitely gonna need gone through and cleaned when I get the motor back. I purchased a FMF fatty with a shorty and threw that on the bike when I first got it. And as you can see, this is from when I did that burnout in the back of the truck. I put a new rear tire on it. Oh yeah, I put a new brake lever and foot shifter, which is on the motor at the shop. But overall, it's definitely workable. Definitely. But now, let's go on to why I purchased this last weekend. Yes, I purchased a second blown up Rm250.
Idiot.
Same year, 2000. This one, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Is it cleaner than that bike and have less problems? In my opinion, they even out with the problems. This frame also needs welding done on it. The plastics they're painted over, which, I don't know, don't ever paint over your plastics. It just peels off over time and looks like crap. But, yeah, they painted them white. Not a fan of it, so I'll probably get new plastics for it. But I don't know if I'm gonna get new plastics for it because I don't know what I'm gonna do with this bike. Should I sell it? Should I rebuild it? You guys tell me, do I do a, here, how about this? Do I do a matching build? Or do I make one a supermoto? I don't know, you guys tell me. So anyways, wrap up this video. Like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you think I should do with these two turds. I'm open to ideas. Like I said, they have a lot of potential. I can do whatever the fuck I want with them. But, yeah. And, I'll definitely make sure, like I said, to let you guys know when I get a little more information on what's going on with the motor on Whiskey Throttle. But make sure you follow us at whiskey_throttle_garage on Instagram to keep up with more of our daily content. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching our videos, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.